Hey everybody, welcome to sunny Luss on the shores of Loch Lomond. I'm up here today with Gary Biltcliffe and Caroline Hoare, and we're here to dowse the male and female dragon currents of the Holy Axis on the island of Inchtavannach. Inchtavannach is a private island that's to the south of Luss, as you can see here, and we've had to arrange special access and get a boat to take us out and come and pick us up again, so it's taken quite a while to get this together. It was 2015 the last time I was up here with Gary and Caroline, and then we dowsed the male and female currents on the island of Inchtavannach, which is the other side of the loch. And the female dragon current comes in here off Inchtavannach, and here she flows through Luss Church, and Gary is just dowsing her to see how she's doing. So it's going to be an exciting day. I hope you'll come along with us and enjoy the journey. Super. So we're going to be dowsing on Inchtavannach Island, and we're looking for the dragon currents of the Holy Axis. So Gary, what's the plan for today?
Well, the plan today is to track the male and female, the bride and new currents across the island. We roughly know from previous trips where they enter the island, but we've not been able to, until now, get access to go and dowse them. So today is an exciting day. We have to find the last node point on the Holy Axis. Here we are on a lovely day. We've just dowsed the bride current running through the church. All seems well. Her flow is wide and zingy, so it should be a good day. Well, the Holy Axis is something we kind of was given notice of when we were on a Lindisfarne through Dreams, and it was only worked out later, but we dreamt of certain places on this line, and it was only when we got back we realised there was an incredible alignment between Barnborough Castle and Iona, which included Roslyn Chapel, Cairn Papel, the Isles of Loch Lomond, in particular Inchcailloch and Inchtavannach, the Isle of the Nuns, Isle of the Monks, which we found, because we were following male and female currents, we thought that was really interesting. And also the Holy Axis cuts through three of the great boundary fault lines through Scotland, and at each one there is a node point that absorbs this energy. Kilmartin's also features on the male and female currents, and up until now we've managed to discover every node apart from this node on Inchtavannach. St Keswick had a monastery. He was the patron saint of Scotland before St Andrew, and he sent out missionaries from here for Celtic Christians all over Scotland. His name's seen in Keswick Bridge and Keswick in Cumbria, and I think he's a very important saint that very few people know about. But the island was his kind of home, and it was there he built a monastery and taught his fellows to teach Celtic Christianity and sent them out across Scotland. So it's Inchcailloch was also an interesting island. That was the isle of the winter goddess. The bride is the summer goddess, and the Cailleach is the winter goddess, and so that island's named after the winter goddess. And there's a node point there, which we went with you back in 2015, and right on the node point on top of the hill of the island, Graham noticed an egg in the branch, which was a chicken's egg. So what it was doing there we don't know, but seems symbolic of the feminine. So what we're going to find on Inchtavannach at the node point we don't know yet, but we will find out soon. we've just arrived at the pool between the two hills. It's an established feature on the map, so we know where we are. We're right in the heart of the island, right in the middle, almost the omphalos of the island. From here, footpaths go to the north, to the south, and up to the hill of the Bell. So we're going to go across to the Minister Stone, I think, along following the footpath, and then have a dare to see if any of the male-female lines of the Holy Axis are coming in there.
So we followed the path, which instead of going to the Minister's Rock, took us down to the south end of the island where the tenant farmer lives. So we didn't want to disturb things too much there. We just had a quick look for Kessock's Cave, which is a collapsed rock shelter that the scientist said to have stayed in.
Yes, we're now down near the southern part of the island, where the tenant farm was. And according to archaeologists, there was a site of a monastery there, Kessock Monastery, although they haven't really found any solid evidence of it. But I think they found a couple of stones and set into the house that may have been from the early monastic centre. The Kessock's Cave is just in front of us near the boat, and we wanted to check whether bride comes in through the cave or through the site of the monastery. It's going to be difficult to get near the cave because it's private land here, although we can try and douse from a distance or maybe creep a bit further along and decide if we don't pick up bride at the cave, then she's probably going through the site of the monastery. Or the other alternative, the monastery was actually here on this flat land, and that's something else we'll have to douse when we get nearer.
Now Gary ran round this little inlet here to go and douse on the Minister's Rock to confirm whether the male current, the Loo current, actually came in here. And he told us as he was standing there, he received a strong psychic impression of St Kessock standing there preaching, and people gathering around him in coracles and small boats to hear his words. So it seemed a rather nice day sign that just after he came back we saw this boatload of people coming up, as though they were just coming in to listen to Gary spreading the good word.
What we picked up before.
Yeah.
It's a difficult path to a node I've ever encountered, really.
Yeah, this is the last node on the...
No proper footpath, having to climb over broken down branches. And
Yeah.
I wouldn't even call that a path.
No.
No, we made our own. I think we made our own path to this place. And there's only through dowsing and sensing that we find
Yes, and
it.
asking where is the node, which
Yes.
direction is the node,
Yes.
using the rod
Yes.
as an arrow pointer was a great help in locating it.
Yes, when you're surrounded by dense woodland and that's sort of undulating, so you can't always see what's in front of you.
We couldn't even see where the top of the hill was.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
And then when we got to one peak, we realised it wasn't there, and we had to then go down and back up another peak.
Yeah.
That's how we found it, I just don't know. But thanks to Graham, you were here first, so great.
You can see the path of Bride to that corner. Inchtavannach Brace. And Lee making this journey this way.
Of our paths, feelings part our ways, keeping us close but estranged now. Dreams holding us closer.